Have you ever wished you had an assistant to just handle all the boring parts of your digital life? Well, today we're diving into Microsoft Copilot. It's an AI that promises to do exactly that. We're going to see how it can become your personal researcher, your co-writer, and even your creative partner. This could totally change the way you get things done.
So seriously, just take a second and imagine that. A personal assistant right there on your computer, ready for anything. What's the first thing you'd give it to do? What new idea would you finally have time to create? Hold on to that thought, because that's pretty much the world we're stepping into right now. So what is this thing really? Well, at its core, Copilot is this super smart AI assistant that literally lives inside the apps you already use every day. Word, PowerPoint, the whole suite. And its goal is super simple, to help you research, create, and communicate. Just way, way faster. Okay, let's start with the most obvious and maybe the most powerful use case right out of the gate. Turning Copilot into your own personal researcher, ready to pull up information the second you need it. This slide just says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, total chaos, right? Opening a browser, juggling a million tabs, digging through pages of search results. But then on the right, you see the Copilot way. You just stay right where you are, in your document, you ask a simple question, and boom, the info comes to you. All that friction, it's just gone. And think about how that actually feels. You're deep in the zone, writing a report, and you need a quick fact. Instead of breaking your concentration, switching windows, and getting lost on the internet, you just ask Copilot right there. The answer pops up, and you just keep on writing. You never miss a beat. This quote just nails it. It's not really just about being fast. It's about protecting your focus, your mental flow. The assistant is handling all the busy work of finding stuff, which frees up your brain to focus on the big ideas, on the stuff that actually matters. Okay, so Copilot is an amazing fact finder. Check. But what about actually creating something new with that information? Next up, let's see how it can take one little idea and spin it into a full-blown presentation, pretty much automatically. And this is where things get really, really cool. I mean, think about a massive topic like climate change. To build a good presentation on that, you'd need data, you'd need charts, you'd need compelling arguments. That's hours, maybe even days of work, right? Well, with Copilot, that whole process gets boiled down to 3 little steps. You just give it the topic, you ask it to make a presentation, and then it does all the heavy lifting. We're talking generating the slides, writing the text, finding the data, building charts, and even pulling out powerful quotes to back up your points. It's wild. So here's the kicker. Copilot isn't just a tool. It's acting like your subject matter expert, your graphic designer, and your copywriter, all rolled into one. It helps you get your ideas in order, and then, boom, brings them to life visually. All right, so we've got research covered, and we've got structured presentations covered. But what about the messy, purely creative stuff? This is where Copilot's versatility is going to surprise you. We tend to think of AI as this super logical data crunching machine, but it can also be your brainstorming partner, your creative sidekick. It's a tool that can help you come up with ideas you might have never thought of on your own. I mean, check this out. You could ask it to design a poster for an event you're planning. Or, hey, if you're a video creator, it could help you brainstorm new concepts, write a full script, and even suggest the perfect images to use. It's an amazing way to just smash through a creative block. And this next part, this is where things get really mind-bending. We've talked about using a general-purpose assistant, but now let's talk about creating one that is uniquely 100% you. So really think about this for a second. It's one thing to have an AI that follows commands. But what if you had an AI that actually learned your style, understood your specific knowledge, and maybe even adopted your unique way of thinking? And believe it or not, this is how it works. You can actually train a specialized Copilot agent by feeding it your own data. Your emails, your documents, your reports, everything you've written can be used to teach this AI how to think and write, just like you do. This is the absolute peak of personalization. We're talking about an AI that doesn't just assist you, it reflects you. It simulates your personality and starts to anticipate what you need because it's literally built from your own digital DNA. It becomes a true extension of you. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Building my own personal AI agent? That sounds intense. And you're not wrong, it's pretty advanced stuff. But let's bring it all the way back to where you can start, like today. Now, yeah, building your own AI isn't some one-click thing. It definitely takes some enthusiasm in getting your data organized, but think of it as this incredible personal project, a chance to build a tool that is powerfully, uniquely yours. But the best part is, you don't have to climb that mountain to get going. The door to this whole new world is wide open, and the first step couldn't be easier. It's accessible to everyone, right now. That's it. That's all it takes. The entire journey starts with just one conversation. Open up the chat, ask it a question, give it a simple task to do, just play around with it. That really is the first and most important step. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. The first time you open up that chat window, what are you going to ask it? What problem are you going to try to solve? The future of how we work is here, and it's literally just waiting for your first command.